this is where the journey begins. Karibu sana, this is our seed store. Seeds need to be put or stored in a cool temperature, about 5 degrees Celsius, right humidity to preserve their vitality. Fail to do that, they will lose their capability to germinate.
As a tree grower, I'm very much interested in eucalyptus for commercial purposes.
They are very important, but you need to do first what we call site species matching to know exactly which variety you're going to do in your farm. What happens now after you know the species, we talk about on the quantity you're looking for. Basically that will depend on the size of the land. Then from there, you normally do a deposit. 50% deposit, you commence the process. Then once they are ready, we'll give you a call, then you organize on how to transport them to your farm. This is the media we use for propagation. You can call it substrate. It's called pitmus. What happens is, when the seed is growing, it gives the roots ample space to grow, to develop. As you're going to see when you get the actual plant, you realize that the root development is very enhanced because of this media. Fourthly, it bonds so well with the roots. Once now you do the transplant, as you're going to see, it makes very easy. It bonds so well with the roots. So there is no roots interference when you're transplanting the seedling from the tray to the farm.
That's a quality seedling.
Exactly. Very quality seedling, and the transition, farmers will tell you, is 100%. Now, the actual sowing process is taking place here. The trays are fed on this back end. The machine is automated. As you can see now, they just put the commands there, then the whole process begins. The trays are fed back here, then the media is put in here and compacted. After the tray is covered with vermiculite, is watered, and you realize the amount of water you put is very measured, which is only essential to make the seedling to germinate. Now, after the sowing process is done, we go to this very important room called germinating room. You can have a look at it. The temperatures have been programmed because we want to give our seeds what we call an optimal condition for germination.
Right.
In this room, we achieve 3 critical things. 1, we break the seed dormancy, so our seeds are able to germinate very fast. Number 2, we're able to achieve very high percentage of germination. You realize our seeds will germinate up to 99%. And most importantly, we want to have what we call uniformity in germination. Our seedlings will germinate at the same time and be of the same level. Very important for eucalyptus. We want to harvest our seeds at the same time. When they are ready for tuber, we want to harvest from one corner to the other. If you use other methods, you realize some seedlings will grow faster than the others, and that will cause an uniformity in harvesting. Ours is one touch, you harvest from one corner to the other. Same growth, same level of development of the seedlings of the same age. Welcome to the nursery. After the germination room, we come right in here.
It's a shade actually.
By design, by the way. After they leave the germinating room, these seeds will not be exposed to sunlight immediately. It's a process. So they will stay under the shade for a period of some time before they can get accustomed to the light. Our eucalyptus now is germinating on so well. You can see what I talked about, the percentage of germination. You can spot like
There's uniformity.
uniformity is guaranteed.
Same height.
Same height. And then again, you can also, the percentage of germination is just wonderful, 99+%. I can bet you have to take a lot of time to see an empty hole.
I mean, if I was even to sit here, I can see they're of the same height.
And they continue growing on the same height until maturity. So you are guaranteed that if this was your forest, you just harvest at the same time, same grade 1. Because we give these seedlings very good foundation from the beginning, and the whole set of the crop will grow uniformly, and I can guarantee you there's 100% transition.
Absolutely, yes.
Let's go to the next stage.
All right, show me.
Now we move from the dark side to the brighter side of life.
It's quite bright, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite bright here.
Yeah.
Now our seedlings are still growing. Look, our eucalyptus. 2 weeks after, you can see they have grown now. They're out of shade now. They
Yeah.
can bask in the sun. You can see they're still maintaining their uniformity.
Correct.
You can still see that they are still, the germination is 100%. You have not lost a single eucalyptus seedling so far, and you hope not to lose even one to your farm.
Now, there's something very interesting here, and this is. Can I pick?
Yeah, you can pick one.
Okay, let me just pick one. Just pick it. This is very interesting. How is it that we are able to see the roots?
This is the technology, we call it heliport. Now, if you realize is, the root network is very, very grown, is very well established. We all know that root is what feeds your plant.
That's right.
In this technology, we're able to work on the roots to ensure that the roots are well developed. But most importantly, I know you've seen sometimes roots coiling. Now, this technology is able to eliminate that coiling. Look at the roots. They are very straight.
The roots are very straight.
Very straight. The importance of these roots being very straight, it will give the seedling a very firm foundation.
Right.
I know you've seen some trees falling along the way.
Right.
You've seen when there's much weed, trees falling, is because the roots are not deep. Now, with this kind of technology, we're able to ensure that the roots are very deep. They run vertical.
Wow, yes. Something very interesting about this material. I mean, how is it that we are able to see the roots, yet there's a way you've packaged it.
Exactly. Now, that's a very important question. Two very important aspects of this material. One is biodegradable. So when I give this seedling, you don't go remove. And I've seen some farmers doing them in plastic bags. They remove them. They are wasted.
Yes.
This one, you got nothing to waste.
So this is a biodegradable
Exactly.
packaging that you have.
Exactly.
It seeps into the soil.
And the soil with ease. That is very important. Number two, now, there's something what we call the root pruning. Now, the root pruning, how it works. This particular material,
Yes.
you can see it has some pores.
Yes.
When the root get in contact with the pores, what will happen, it will just cut, then it will develop many roots inside.
So it forms where it's going to grow.
Exactly. A very firm, thick network of roots which will feed the crop. And this will make sure that our seedlings grow very, very fast. Maturity period of our seedlings is far much less compared to what the conventional farmer would do because of using this technology.
Very interesting.
Then again, another very important aspect, you can compare the size of this pot to their conventional big pot.
Yes.
It means in a very small area, like you can see here,
Yeah.
you can hold so many plants.
That's true.
And that's very important even on transportation.
I'm going to Nyandarua after this, and I've been influenced by so many tree farmers there. Eucalyptus is my thing. I just wanted to know, since I'm interested in about 150 eucalyptus seedlings, how many are going to survive?
I guarantee you this. You can take this to a bank. Every single seedling here will survive.
Will survive?
Our transition is 100%.
Right.
We're able to do all the right procedures, hardening and everything required to ensure that our seedling will survive after transplant. Nyandarua or anywhere else that you're going to farm.
Since I'm taking 150, what's the minimum order?
Good one. Now, this tray is the minimum order you can take. This tray contains 136 plants.
These are 136.
These are 136. This is the minimum order. But to cater for the small-scale farmers, we normally have the groups of farmers coming together and ordering at the same time.
Yes.
This will save you on two things. One, the transport cost.
If you're a group of farmers,
Exactly.
we can save up a chama.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we deliver to you as a team. That will save one, the cost of transporting to your farm. That will be a very key thing when you come up in a group.
You know, that explains why I'm even going to Nyandarua, because I'm going to meet the tree, one of the representatives of the tree growers in Nyandarua. I'm sure they must have bought it in groups.
Yes, we are working with the farmers groups over the country, and they're finding it to be very easy to make the order. They just make a phone call, they give us the quantities, we prepare for them. Once they are ready, we're able to transport to their doorstep without much ado.
Awesome. 150 for me.
Exactly. But we are not limited. Just to add to that,
We're not limited.
we are not limited.
We can even take more.
Capacity. We have the capacity to do 1,000 and 1,000 of acres. Because as you can see, we have a very big nursery where we can grow trees as much as you want. You just need to place an order with us and the rest will be sorted out.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Having spoken to John, I'm now empowered, equipped, and ready for my next stop, Nyandarua County.